We've had the Squeaks in this house since we moved in about 10 years ago. You know, at first I think we just thought that they were part of the character of the house, but they quickly became annoying, particularly once we had young kids. They had to go. Very loud, very noisy. I would tend to walk, instead of a straight line from point A to point B, I would kind of zag around so that I wouldn't step on a really loud part, particularly if my kids were sleeping. So it was pretty cumbersome. It drove us all crazy. I mean, my husband would like to stand on them and shift his weight to drive home the point of how annoying it was and that we should get them fixed. And I always sort of just said, we'll take care of it later, because it just seemed like it was going to be a big production to have it fixed. For a couple of years, we had talked about fixing the noise or fixing the floors, and as I said, I thought it was always going to be a big production, that we were going to have to get a flooring company out here, and they were going to have to pull up some of the planks and everything. So eventually, my husband kept nagging me enough that I jokingly pulled down the yellow page and says, what do you think, I'm just going to open it up and it's going to say, we make your floors quiet? And sure enough, there was SqueakStoppers, and I'm like, I think I'll call them. And if you remember when I called you, I said, hi, I have squeaky floors. Can you make that stop? And you were like, yeah. So I felt a little silly because your name is SqueakStoppers. It was pretty easy. I mean, he was prompt, you showed up on time, you pretty much settled in, did your work. I pretty much just had my day around you, and you were out at the end of the day. And I couldn't believe how quiet it was. All of last night I kept walking around going, there's no sound. And you even teased me because I said, I probably won't even notice when they're gone. You're like, no, you will notice when they're gone. Every time I go up to the top of the stairs where it was that really loud squeak, I like stop. I can't believe that it's quiet. You're part of the family now, buddy. You're my official squeak stopper. I thought it was efficient. I thought it was very well done. You leave no trace that you're here. You're very affordable. I mean, it's all the things people look for. And I think one of the best things about having you in my home working was that my daughter was able to sleep for 2 hours. She took her nap, even though you were working in all the rooms right around her. And you worked in her room, then we put her in for a nap, and you worked in all the other bedrooms, and she slept through the whole thing. She never woke up. And to a mom with a little kid, that's gold. That's priceless.